All right, so I have my Maytag Bravos XL MCT washer here. It says it has the 10-year limited warranty. That is very complicated, but anyways, my washer is about 18 months old, and on Sunday it came in here to do a load of laundry. It wouldn't turn on. So after doing a lot of researching on YouTube and Google searching, I figured out how to get the error code. You start by pushing temperature, followed by soil level, followed by spin speed. You're supposed to do it 3 times. It's supposed to pop up. I found that it's taken a few tries, sometimes more than just a few, but there we go. Go ahead and press the start. Here's my error code, F6E2. So when I pull this up online, it tells me that it could be one of 3 things. So 1 being this interface control, 2 being the wiring in the back here, or 3 being this part right here, this box, which is the control panel. So what I have done, I actually took this control panel out. First you start by removing this part here, save all your screws. But now that I know my error code, I started with this control panel. I found that was the most common problem. So I went and got one of those, got a new one, installed it, still have the same error code. So luckily the parts place that I went to was able to return this part with no hassles, so I got my money back. But here I am back with the same control panel, so I'm just going to come in here and remove everything again. All these are pretty much plugs that you can remove pretty easy. So you have one back here, this just pops right up. Another one right here, another one right here, the power supply, and another plug right here in the back. So I'm going to do that now. I don't know that I'll be able to set my phone up where you could see it, but we're gonna try. I figured there's not much out there on this washer, so hey, if I could figure it out and get this problem fixed, then why not share it so other people can. There's one. Let me get that out of there. This one has been a little tricky, but make sure you unplug your washer first. You don't need to get electrocuted trying to do this. This one is a little snug in there, but it'll come out. So again, this was not the problem, as I found. So we're gonna just take this part out for now, because the next step is to replace the interface, which I went to the parts store today and got upon returning the other piece and getting my original back. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take this, set it aside for now, so it is out of the way. And now we're left with this. So when I first looked at this, I thought, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to take off all these screws, and this was a hard piece to get out, but you're gonna want to take this whole piece out. Don't worry about the screws that are back there. As you can see, there's a hole for one of them right here, but like I said, I've already gotten this out. But what you're gonna want to do is take a putty knife, is what the other washers have recommended doing, but I used a screwdriver. I protected it with a cloth. I just kind of pried it up. As you can tell, kind of broke here, but you know, when I got the new part, which is right here, it comes with a whole new assembly, so no need to worry about that. But you get this taken off here, and this is the hardest part to get out, was these out of this right here. That's what you're trying to pry up. So when they replace it, I originally got this up, unscrewed everything, took off this front panel, the silver part, thinking that was the only part that had to be replaced. But again, they replaced the whole assembly, which I have right here. So we're gonna go ahead and get the new one of these. I'm gonna leave the pretty tape on it for now because I don't want to scratch it on accident. We're gonna go ahead and just set this back right up here. Again, I don't want to put anything in yet as far as these hinges, because if this for some reason does not fix my problem, I want to be able to return this undamaged and get my money back. So everything's pretty much plugged in. This is the plug we need to plug back into my control panel here. But for the moment, I'm just gonna kind of, if you can tell, set this here without pushing any pressure down, but that way it's in place for the most part. And let me get my video set back up here. I have to prop it up so you can kind of see what's going on. But we'll get this back in with my new interface. So let's find our plug for this. Oops. I have it on the other side there. But I feel like they overcomplicate fixing these things, so if I can do it, I think everyone can. Just find a good parts store that will take your stuff back if it doesn't work out. Alright, everything's unplugged. I'm gonna go ahead and get all this put back in. I don't think it has to be in any special order. At least I hope not. Because if so, I'm not doing that order, but I'm just gonna kind of go in here how I took it out. So my video kind of provides a flashlight for me at the same time, so not too bad. Alright, and then this baby goes right out here. This one does not go there. See? They're kind of all intertwined. We'll get this blue one in. Everything kind of clicks into place when it's in where it needs to be, so that's good. And let's see here, let's get this back one in first. There we go. Last but not least, power supply. Looks like that's in there. So I'm just gonna kind of set this in place where it's gonna be when I'm done. I think I remembered all of them, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this back in here. Woo, I don't know if I should have had that happen, but it did. So let's come up here. Beautiful! I can do my laundry. Alright, well, looks like that fixed the problem. Hopefully this will help somebody out. Now I can go ahead and push this down so it locks in. Everything else, I just need to make sure to screw down my anchor point for the control panel here. You can see where my finger's at. There's a screw here. There is an additional one on the other side as well. So I'm going to put those in there so everything's held. I'm going to go ahead and screw back on this panel cover, I guess you would call it. I am going to go ahead and unplug it again just in case while I'm screwing stuff in. I don't want to hit anything with my screwdriver or anything. But it looks like I'm in working mode again, so yay! I'm excited. Thanks for watching.